Metronomo. No, it's one. Yeah. Real shit. Niggas gotta reflect on it, you feel me? Look. Shit I hate about me, self-doubt and second-guessing. Shit I love about me, I'm not above correction. Struggle with my self-esteem since an adolescent. Over the years, I've gotten better, that's a blessing. Shit I hate about me, not too good at saying no. Too worried about other folks' feelings and it shows. Shit I love about me, I be giving second chances. Shit I hate about me, I be giving second chances. Shit I love about me, I be laying low and doing me. Shit I hate about me, dark clouds be pursuing me. Whole ass devil be working hard trying to ruin me. Fuck nigga, trying to evolve and you trying to keep me stuck. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit I love about me, I'm so damn optimistic. Even when I'm broke as fuck without a pot to piss in. Shit I hate about me, I'm not really that consistent. Quick to start some brand new shit, but slow to finish. Shit I love about me, I am not a scary nigga. I be living in the moment like a true Aries nigga. I'm also impatient, hard to wait for shit. I be getting hella anxious and I hate that shit. Shit I hate about me, not too good with money management. I'm planning shit on some last minute scramble shit. I be on some big crowd, social anxiety, panic shit. Used to lean on them shots to Henny to manage it. Stop drinking 2019. Shit I love about me feels like I did the right thing, to each his own. Sharing a private convo with you like a speakerphone. I'm flawed as fuck, either love me or leave me alone. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit, man.
I like that. I rock with that. Shout out Gates 216. Can't wait to get him on here, man. He said he got an album coming out. I think it's gonna be kind of epic. I'm excited to see what he comes up with because the guy got talent. So we just gonna have to wait and see. Remain patient, people. Remain patient. Gates 216 Cleveland Zone. Shout out my main man Gates. Ray 6:23 a.m. brought him to my attention, and I am excited to see what happens. All right, let's get it popping. Live reaction Sunday. We going in and we gonna make it short and sweet. Got a couple of things I want to talk about. Mostly some NBA stuff, some things that I've touched on other podcasts and forums and on my own, as far as my thoughts and opinions on the league and what's going on. But before we get to all the pleasantries, make sure that you take notes because there will be a test at the end as always. Go ahead. If you haven't, make sure you hit that notification button so that way we can have you popping up whenever we go live. And then tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to do what you're supposed to do and like, subscribe, and enjoy. Make sure you're taking notes because I'm going to be asking y'all questions about this at the end. All right? All right. So on Live Reaction Sunday, I usually just go ahead and go in and talk about things that I want to touch on. It's going to be real short and sweet this week. I want to touch on some NBA things, some college combine things as far as the Browns, Cleveland till I die. And I want to talk about some entertainment things that are going on that are just starting to surface. It's funny how when people get caught up, all of a sudden information becomes currency, you know. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about the team that I want to talk about. Let's talk about these here. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Do I got it? Yeah, I got it. Let's talk about my main man who everybody says is going to be. Oh, they ain't going to show up for me. Oh, the NBA is killing me. All right, we're going to talk about Victor Wembanyama, and we're going to talk about these Spurs. See, a lot of people are getting Spurs crazed. They're getting all hung up on how great the Spurs are. They're number 2 in the West right now. They're doing a phenomenal job to be a young team. But I mentioned on another podcast that I was on, Shout Out Warner Brothers podcast, my main man Cal, my main man Keenan. I said that I believe the Spurs are overhyped. I said they're not overhyped because of the fact that the Spurs are not overhyped simply for the fact that they have probably one of the top 5, if you want to say top 10 best players in the NBA right now, Victor Wembanyama. They're overhyped because they are still a year away from taking that epic step to be great. I look at them like I look at Oklahoma City Thunder. You have to make an ascension. You don't just automatically take over. Same thing happened with Boston. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Year or two later, boom, NBA champions. Right now, the San Antonio Spurs, second in the West, which is great. Kudos to you guys. But the thing is I still think that the Spurs are super young. They're actually just disrespectfully young to be where they're. You know what they remind me of? Last year's Houston Rockets, when the Rockets were just killing it and they were doing what they wanted to do all year. They got some young guys, Julian Champagne. Yeah, don't get me mad at me for these names. I need to get your kid's name better. I'm just joking. Devin Vassell, Victor Wembanyama, Stephen Castle, De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Kendall Johnson, Luke Cornett, old Harrison Barnes, and the list goes on. So they lost today to the Knicks. And this, to me, was a true tester game because the Knicks aren't, to me, a super offensive team, even though rank-wise, I think they're 3rd in the league. But the Spurs are known for their defense. They got what could be probably the defensive player of the year and Victor Wembanyama. Now, he did what he was supposed to do today. He dropped 25 and 7. I can't get mad at him, but I still think the other guys are struggling because they need to learn to level up their gameplay. Nobody on this team besides, I believe, Harrison Barnes has ever been in a playoff game. And he's a champion and he has championship DNA. But does he have the ability to really take a team and put them on his shoulders as that guy? I don't think that's the thing that's going to happen. It has to be on the shoulders of Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama has to carry a team that has never done anything spectacular as far as being in any type of postseason basketball, and he hasn't been in any postseason basketball. And you're asking this dude to carry a team of youngins. Yeah, they got 2 rookie of the years in him and also in Castle, but I don't think they're ready. I think they get to the first round and flame out depending on who they go against. I want to look at the standings right now and see where they're at. So since they're second in the standings, I want to know who they will be going against in the West. So second will probably go against what? The 8th seed? Something like, so they would have to go 6th seed. So they have to go against like the Lakers or maybe the Suns, Golden State. I still think that any of those teams can beat them because in the playoff game, best of 7, it gets real interesting because you don't got to worry about one team. Let's see, my main man, what's up, Left? Shout out X World. My main man Left said Wemby gonna go crazy. Yes, Wemby can go crazy in the playoffs, but is that going to elevate the rest of the team to go crazy? That's the whole thing. Like, it can't be like the early Cavaliers with LeBron. LeBron always went crazy. He went absolutely psycho, but that didn't change into a winning formula for the team. So I really want Wemby to be able to get some more experience underneath him. This is the first time he's been healthy. Hopefully he stays that way. And we're going to see what's going to happen. All right, let's keep it moving. I want to get right into some things. I don't want to hold people up because I know I'm watching the Cavs game. So we're going to talk about a little bit of that. Right now, the Cavs are going against the Nets. At halftime, they're losing to the Brooklyn Nets, 52-46. Again, this is something that I want to talk about because I said, and I asked Ray, 6:23 a.m., Art Dealer Entertainment, follow on all platforms, and I asked Kyle from Warner Brothers Podcast, follow on all platforms, are the Cavs really going to be able to compete in the playoff series against another top tier offense? Their defense has been suspect all year. Evan Mobley, a defensive player of the year last year, hasn't looked the same. I don't know if he just got to get his legs underneath him or if it's just not clicking like it was. He was doing great earlier in the year, but it seems like he slowed his pace as far as our defense. We're not strong as we once were on the boards, in my opinion. Before on the boards, we used to dominate. That used to be one of our strengths. Right now, we're getting outboarded, which is crazy. Yeah, it's only by one, but who the hell are the Brooklyn Nets? The Brooklyn Nets are a bunch of castaway toys. They don't have. They're the guys from every other team that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted. So their highest scorer is a rookie, Danny Wolf. He went to Michigan, and he's got 12 points. Like, this team is I won't say it's a dumpster fire, but it's not. It shouldn't be competitive with anybody. And the Cavaliers should be a little disappointed in themselves. Yeah, we don't have Donovan Mitchell, but James Harden is out there. And James Harden should be able to lead the way with these young guys. This ain't the playoffs, James Harden. So I need you to be able to step up and take on the task and the burden of doing what needs to be done. Right now, he is out there. He's 2 for 4 with 8 points. Jared Allen has 9 points. Like, why is our offense so stagnant? And if we are going to go the route of not having our superstars out there for a lengthy amount of time, Evan Mobley only played 10 minutes, we need to get these young guys out here a lot more. Craig Porter, we need to get these guys that are on the bench to play a lot. I'm glad they got Jalen Tyson out there. He got him out there for 15 minutes because if not, come playoff time, nobody's going to be ready. So I still worry about the Cavaliers because their defense is not top tier and their offense seems to be a little increpid if we don't have Donovan Mitchell out there being the tip of the spear. So that's another thing I want to worry about. But other than that, we're going to see what happens right now in the standings. The Cavaliers are 4th in the East, and it's not like our record is absolutely crazy. We're what? 13 games over 500, 37-24. You know, the thing is in conference we're 23-15, but I'm more worried about outside of the conference because that's where we're going to have to get to the NBA Finals. And without Donovan Mitchell, we've lost the last 2 games. Even with Harden back, we're still up in the air. And I'm starting to think it's coaching. And then I'm going to veer off of this, but I wonder in that last game when we played Detroit, we were in there. We should have won that game, but who the hell tells them to foul on the 3-point line, giving them 3 shots and then allowing them to go to overtime? That's a call. If anything, you foul them on the inbound and let them shoot 2, and they have to pray they get the rebound off of what, 0.2 seconds, 0.1, or 2.6 seconds, then it drops down to 1.3 to 0.8. Other than that, the Cavaliers should have won the game against Detroit. So I put that on coaching. That's on you, Atkins. And you guys need to step it up or else we're going to be ish out of luck when it comes to performing at the higher level. All right, let's move it on along. Let's get to some NFL. NFL season is over. It is now combine time. I want to talk a little Browns talk with y'all. What's going on? I say that the Browns need offensive weapons. Yeah, we picked up the tight end, Fannin, and we got Judkins coming off of a leg injury, so we'll see. But other than that, our offense is increpid, and Njoku's not coming back. Our offensive line doesn't exist right now. Our defense is solid. Now, our defense is elite. Let's keep it real. Then we got the Defensive Player Rookie of the Year. We got the Defensive Player of the Year, almost MVP candidate in Myles Garrett. So the defense is solid. I think they'll be fine. But if we're going to go offense, and this is just Browns talk real quick, my pick, who I'd go with, I go with this guy right here, Ohio State's own Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate he had 875 yards and 9 touchdowns this past season. And that's even with that monster of a man that they still have there right now at wide receiver who was dominant. And their quarterback to me was it saying I was not impressed. He's not really a great quarterback. He's definitely going to go in the first round. And with us not being able to pick quarterback, whew, thank God. The sixth overall pick is not anywhere where you want to pick up another quarterback because there's not really that type of guy that can take off. But Carnell Tate, big body receiver, great hands. It's just going to be really nice if we can get whoever the quarterback is an actual weapon. Jared Judy led the league in drops. I say that all the time. You can't complain about getting the ball, and then when you get it, you drop it more than anybody else in the league. That's totally just disrespectful and just it's idiotic. So there's some guys out there that are blazers. You know, I always like to look at the combine times. I forgot to pull it up, but I'm pulling it up now. Fastest 40. And I just like to look at it because speed does not always translate into, you know, a great receiver if they don't have the route tree. So right now we got some guys. Now the Blazer was Ohio State's own Lorenzo Styles Jr., the safety. He ran a 4.2 at safety. That's insane. A 4.2? 4.27. The closest one was the one who beat him was Brennan Thompson from Mississippi. He ran a 4.26. That is mind-boggling to have a safety running 4.2. Honestly, that's going to put him on a lot of people's boards that weren't there because you're flying around the field. I definitely think that the 4.21 record that was set by Xavier Worthy is going to stand for quite a while. Running 4.21 is elite Olympian, beyond Olympian speed as far as a 40. So I want the Browns to go ahead and pick up a big body receiver. It should be really interesting and really fun to see which way they go. Carnell Tate could be that guy. He's played in a big atmosphere in Ohio State. And we're definitely going to see which way Todd Monken is going to lean as the weeks go on. And then I'm just going to leave it at that. You know what I mean? Dog check. OH. If you know, you know. BIFC. All that. So I'm going to close it out. And before I do, I want to make sure everybody knows to go ahead and hit the notification button. Live Reaction Sunday. I just come on here and vent about things and talk about things that I want to touch on. The actual podcast goes on Thursday at 9 p.m. with my main man Ray, 6:23 a.m. Art Dealer Entertainment across all platforms, and my homie, you know what I mean, my distant cousin, Kyle from Warner Brothers Podcast, 9 p.m. Eastern every Thursday. Make sure y'all pull up. All right. Last but not least, like I said, when you are in a sticky situation, information can be currency. And in this form of currency, I want to talk about the one, the only, the diddler. P. Diddy is in jail and is serving now a 4-year sentence. So all of a sudden, there's a young man, I won't say young man, there's a man that is on trial and will stand trial for the murder of one Tupac Shakur. Okay. Dwayne Keith D. Davis, who has gang affiliations and was under the umbrella of Bad Boy in the mid-90s, 1990, something like that, 1994, and he ran with Diddy and he ran with Biggie the entire time. Now, Diddy's sitting in jail, and there has been a dust-up of opportunity for him. And like I said, information is currency when you're in a sticky situation. If you can tell something that's going to help with the bigger picture that somebody else needs, then they're going to give you something in return. Maybe even prison sentence time off. So P. Diddy, the diddler, is going to be a key witness, or could be a key witness, in the trial of Dwayne Keith D. Davis, who was accused of involvement in Tupac's 1996 shooting. His testimony may exonerate. And if y'all know what exonerate is, don't feel bad. You know, no judgment here. Before I knew what it was a couple years back, I had to go look it up too. Basically, it's going to clear this guy's name. His testimony could exonerate Dwayne Davis in the Tupac Shakur murder, like, because he was supposedly there. And Davis murder trial is scheduled to begin August 10th of this year. So, in all, Davis is claiming that the prior claims that he was involved in Tupac's murder, claims that he made in his book, not Diddy, Davis, the guy who's on trial, were all lies for the sake of clout and money. So, where it might come for Diddy to help is it's said that P. Diddy put out $1 million bounty after Biggie died. Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace. $1 million claim. A 2008 recording alleges Diddy offered $1 million to carry out a hit, which is consistently denied, potentially supporting Davis' defense that prior claims were false. So Diddy put out a hit on Pac back in the early 90s with Dwayne Keith D. Davis, who's on trial for murder against Tupac Shakur. Now, the 62-year-old had an uncle who was a gang member that had just gotten into a conflict. Dwayne Keith D. Davis. We'll just call him Keith D. Davis, the defendant who's on trial for murder against Tupac. So he's 62 years old now, and they're just bringing this up. It's crazy work. Like, you want to put a 62-year-old man in jail, I get it. But his uncle, Orlando Anderson, and a gang member beaten by Tupac hours before the rapper was fatally shot. Anderson, authorities say, was in the vehicle when shots were fired into the BMV where Tupac was a passenger. So his uncle allegedly was in the car when it happened. They're not saying who did what, but right now Davis has got the smoking gun. He got the bloody knife. He got, the gloves fit. They might not have quit. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. Diddy's up here snitching to get out. He's trying to do anything he can to get free. I mean, are you really mad at Diddy for wanting to get out of jail? That's not his lifestyle. Diddy ain't built for jail. Well, maybe he is. I'm not going to touch on that. No Diddy. Other than that, that's all I got for y'all today. There's nothing really crazy going on. The NBA is all over the place. We're getting into that sprint time where everybody's trying to clutch up and get their playoff spot. My main man Los, what up, Los, my brother? They had that under their sleeve. You're right. Diddy definitely had that up his sleeve. He's trying to pull a fast one because he already got the other stuff thrown out. And now he's trying to lock in and get the rest of it done. If he has 4 years and he's serving now, maybe they take off 2 years. Maybe they take off 3 years and give him, 10 years of probation. But he'll be out. He'll be free. He'll be able to move how he wants to move for the most part. But they definitely sat on that for a while on both sides of the equation. But I wonder who brought it to the forefront. Because if that's the case, they would have had Diddy in these conversations about him being able to exonerate this dude. So let's see what happens. All right, it's homework time. I told it to be a test at the end. What are you supposed to do for the podcast? Don't all answer at once. We're supposed to like, subscribe, and enjoy. All right. And if you did that, make sure you hit the notification bell. And that way, when I come on Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can pull up, show up, state your opinion in the live chat. We'll have a good time. Follow us on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and every other platform where you can see me and the crew do what we do. All right. I'm going to get out of here. And I played a little song for my main man Gates 216 before I got it on the way in. And in case y'all didn't hear it, I'm going to play it one more time. Matter of fact, I'm going to play some Ray. I'm going to play some Chime. Shout out my main man, my brother, Ray, 6:23 a.m. Y'all got to make sure y'all pull up to his platform. We're going to try to get him down here to do a live thing. And until then, like I always say, either be good or be good at it. I see you, Los. He say, you finna see the other cases start popping up. Watch. I believe it. Word is bond, brother. I love you, man. All right, Coach. All right, Los. And y'all make sure y'all pull up on Thursday. This some Ray 6:23 a.m. We up out of here, all right?
mean to you? Yeah. Are you really thinking? Are you really working? Yeah. Walking out the house, I'm hearing Juno chimes. A red cardinal is God giving you the signs. No attention when your life's the worst. Who gon' still text you? Who gon' heal next to you? Who gon' blow a blood vessel? Struggle in the in the Cleveland Sands. I ain't trying to preach, but it struggle in the place. Both feet in the Cleveland Sands. I ain't trying to preach, but at least let's link hands when it's time to pray for us to make it home safe. Only way to this money is to save. Know the brakes, no more notice on the doors. Truthfully, I feel great. I was shot out of a cannon. Rest in peace to deep fakes. Broke fake ways with the baby face. Ray don't ever miss a day. Hated being, but now I see that we relate. Looking like stars, yeah. Looking like